What's the most unfair choice you've ever been given where every option destroyed someone you loved? My parents had been going through it for over a year. At first, it was loud fighting over small things like what brand of detergent to buy or who forgot to sign the school papers. Then it got quiet. The kind of quiet where you can hear your own heartbeat in your ears because no one's saying anything at the dinner table. By the time the court got involved, they weren't mad at each other anymore. Just tired. Tired of pretending. Tired of trying. And that's when I got put in the middle. The judge said I was old enough to decide, to choose who I wanted to live with, like picking teams at recess. Only these were my parents. At night, I'd stare at the ceiling and try to choose. Mom makes the best pancakes. She kisses my forehead when she thinks I'm asleep. She knows when something's wrong without me saying a word. Dad listens. He doesn't talk over me. He takes me hiking, even when he's tired from work. When he laughs, really laughs, it fills the whole room. How do you choose between that? I stopped eating much. At school, I kept zoning out. Teachers asked if something was wrong, but I just smiled and shrugged. I didn't want to make it a thing. Eventually, I made my choice. I told the judge I'd live with Dad. I didn't say why, but I knew. Mom had my little sister Ellie, and they were like two puzzle pieces. She needed Mom, and I didn't want Dad to be alone. He's quiet, and I was scared he'd disappear into that quiet if I wasn't there. When we told Mom, she cried, not in front of us, but I heard her in the kitchen when she thought we were asleep. Ellie cried too, but for a different reason. She pulled me aside that night and whispered, "I don't want to be alone with Mom." I blinked. "You're not alone. You've got her." She shook her head, eyes shiny. "No, I mean, when you're not there, she gets sad. Like, real sad. Like she's pretending to be okay, but she's not. What if she cries and I don't know what to do?" I hugged her so tight she squeaked, and in that moment, I finally got it. It wasn't just me carrying this. Ellie was carrying it too. But the choice was made, finalized by the judge. So, I moved in with Dad. At first, it was fine. We got into a rhythm. He cooked weird dinners, mostly the same meal, and let me play my music loud. He even remembered to ask about my homework, but I could tell he missed the rest of us. I still talked to Mom and Ellie. We had video calls every night. Ellie used to tell me about her day, school, ballet, what the cat did, but the stories started shrinking. The calls got shorter. Sometimes she said she was tired. Sometimes she didn't want to talk at all. I didn't know if we were growing apart or if there was just less to be happy about. I had dreams where I'm shouting underwater, but no one hears me. One night, Dad walked into my room, no knock, and just sat at the end of my bed. "I know why you did it," he said. I froze. "What?" "You chose me so I wouldn't be alone." I looked at my blanket. He continued, "And I love you for it. But I'm okay, kid. Really. I promise. If it's better for you to be with your mom and Ellie, I'll be okay. I'm not going anywhere." I broke down and explained it all. How I couldn't choose. How I missed Ellie. How I was scared Mom was too sad and I didn't know how to fix it. Then I said something I hadn't said before. I don't want to choose. I want both. Dad smiled like I just told him the smartest thing he'd ever heard. So we talked to Mom and then the court. A week later, everything changed. Now I live with Mom and Ellie again. We laugh more. We cook together. I help Mom when she gets quiet, and she helps me when I feel like I'm stretching too far again. And every other weekend and all the holidays, we go to Dad's. We play board games, eat takeout, and hike trails like nothing ever changed.